Hello and welcome back to Hermit's Hideaway. I'm Benny Williams and we are going to play some Batman Returns for the Super Nintendo, which is awesome because, as usual, I'm using my 8BitDo gamepad, the SF30 Pro, with a SNES emulator on RetroArch. And I hope you can hear me over the sound volume of the game because it sounds quite loud on my headset in my ear, so I hope you can hear me quite clearly over the top. But I've been umming and ahhing about doing a video today. I really wanted to do one, but the video that I had in mind doing today was going to be for the Vectrex, because I've had a few issues with my Vectrex and I've had a look at it yesterday and today and managed to sort of get it working again. It's got a little issue where I've literally got to tilt the console a little bit or sort of not touch it at all, try and keep it still, which is a really difficult thing to do. But yeah, as I say, I thought, not anything to do with trying to tie into Halloween or anything like that, but I thought, I've recently watched all of the Batman movies with my girlfriend, and I know that obviously some of them, like, people really don't enjoy, and people say they're pretty much stinkers, like especially Batman and Robin, the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger in. But honestly, we've enjoyed every single film that we've watched, from the original ones, the original Tim Burton ones, all the way. Well, no, they're not the original ones, actually. No, are they, or aren't they? Oh, I can't remember now. I'm just waffling now anyway, but basically we've enjoyed every single one of them, and even Batman and Robin, to be honest. I mean, you know, the worst thing about it is Arnie's acting, because he looks awesome as Mr. Freeze, but it's just the way he talks and the constant one-liners. It's just so cheesy that I can see why people don't really like it so much. But yeah, we like all of them, and we even like Batman versus Superman and stuff like that, which is when I originally watched it. I couldn't really understand what was going on. I thought it was just really weird and I wasn't really enjoying it. And then I realised that actually I hadn't watched Man of Steel before, which you have to do. You have to watch that before you see Batman versus Superman, because it's a continuation in the film and the series. And obviously, there's so much things going on in the movie Batman Returns, with it being Christmas time and stuff. So technically, is it a Christmas movie? I'd say so, because there's so much stuff going on with Christmas. So it's good to see that they've added it into the Super Nintendo game as well when they did it originally, probably some 20 odd years ago, probably 25 years ago maybe. And I'm forgetting to use my other buttons, like the Batarang and stuff like that. But yeah, it's good to see that they've included it in the game. And since, you know, I'd argue it makes it a Christmas movie, does it also make it a Christmas game? Which, again, I would argue that it would. So, as I was saying about the Vectrex anyway, I think I've managed to sort of half sort out the issue that was wrong with it for now. I'm going to need to do a little bit of modification to it if I can, and in a safe way, because I don't want to risk ruining my Vectrex, because it's such a special computer. It's, well, not computer, a special console, a special piece of equipment, and they're bloody expensive. So I might have to see if I can get myself a... Oh, game over already, because I wasn't really concentrating. I might try and see if I can get myself a 3D pen, so I can try and make a couple of adjustments, safe adjustments, so that it sits in the case a little bit better. So I'm not actually making any other changes to it itself. So I'm just going to have a quick more go at this, see if we can see any more of the level or anything like that. And I've got a pretty big Super Nintendo collection. I've got over 100 games for my Super Nintendo. Unfortunately, these are not cases, they're just all loose carts. I did start making my own Super Nintendo DIY cases, which if you look back on the channel you can see. And they turn out really nicely. All I was doing was just printing off the cover art onto a bit of paper and then just popping it into the VHS case. Works lovely. And then I just made my own cardboard inserts to go inside. But again, as I mentioned before, I've had to downsize. I've had to get rid of all of my homemade cases that I made. They look great. I was really looking forward to displaying them and being able to have all my games out on display properly, all my SNES games. But you know, life changes, things happen, and you just got to do what you got to do. And I've kept the games obviously, but I've had to get rid of the cases because of storage and space, so that's what I've done. I said before about the SF30 Pro controller not being so great for a SNES game, but for this game at least it's really responsive, it's really nice, there's no lag. It feels a little bit more like a Super Nintendo pad, which is also good. It doesn't feel exactly like a Super Nintendo pad, but it's pretty close to it. It's just some games you need a bit more precision, like Biker Mice from Mars, which I'll be doing a gameplay of soon. One of my favourite Super Nintendo games ever. But this pad isn't great for that style of game. You need an original one. Do a bit of jumping around and kicking and stuff, just so you can see that there's other moves as well, because I'm only really punching at the moment. So let's just do a few kicks out there, and I'm going to try a few combinations, see if I can press any buttons together, see if it'll do anything. Oh yeah, that did. Was that block or something, is it maybe? I don't know. Twist your cape into them. Try and keep away from that fire breather again. It's a bit like Streets of Rage, where you walk into people, you sort of it sort of stops them on a track and you automatically grab them, which is quite cool. Have some of that. Oh, stunned him for a second too. But yeah, it's lovely to play more Super Nintendo stuff. I love my Super Nintendo games anyway, and I've only ever briefly played this before. I've never really played it through very much, and actually this isn't one that I have either. It's one that I will need to get. What are these guys gonna do? Another game that I really need to get for the Super Nintendo, another fighter like this, is Maximum Carnage. I need to get that game again, which is a Spider-Man game with Venom. Love that game. I'm just hoping that with the price of games sort of going down a little bit at the moment, it might be a bit more affordable, so I can grab a copy of it. So there you go. I think that was level 1. Got to see what that looked like, and it's really cool how it follows the film quite well. Oh, what have I got there? What am I firing? Some sort of gun. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that anyway, because you got to see what it looks like. Let's just take out this clown on stilts first, if we can, unless I get taken out, and then we'll end the video. There we go. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope I haven't waffled on too much, and I will catch you in the next one. Thanks very much for get my words out. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.